This video is going to be about wigs and some of the frustrations that can come from wearing wigs. We would like to answer your questions about alopecia.
So send them to us and we'll answer them.
This is
Ask Alopecia UK.
This video has come in after somebody asked us to do a video around some of the anxieties around wearing wigs. So I had to think about my own experiences of wearing wigs over the years and my kind of journey with wigs, if you like. And I think there's some more difficult situations, but also there's been some more humorous kind of situations. I think some of the more difficult ones around wigs sometimes can be there's the feeling around sort of hiding your true self. In wearing a wig you kind of feel like, oh, am I not being myself in some way? There is also kind of the vulnerabilities around wigs. So everyday things such as the wind have become just a huge problem. You know, you're trying to hide the fact that you've got a wig on. You know, if it's really windy, you don't want it to come off, depending on the type of wig that you've got and how secure that is. So I think generally you can just be a little bit more vulnerable. So obviously as a wig wearer, people didn't really see me without my wig on. But obviously when you're in your house, you don't want to have it on all the time. And I always remember one time I was downstairs, I didn't have my wig on and somebody knocked at the door. And I just dropped down and hid behind the sofa. I thought, oh God, my wig's upstairs and I just can't get back on. I just get it. So I just hid behind the sofa, they knocked again and I just still stayed there. And I was just crouched and waiting for them to go and sitting there thinking to myself, this is ridiculous. But it's just how it was because I wasn't going to answer the door without my wig on and I couldn't walk past the door to go and get my wig because they would see me because it was kind of see-through. And other things, ridiculous things, like I remember at university the fire alarm used to go off in my halls. The first thing I would reach for would be my wig to put on. Same when I was on a residential once with my old job with work. The alarm went off, first thing I did was reach for my wig to put it on. I wasn't going to run straight out of the door without that on. But yeah, it can be quite stressful sometimes. And you know, depending on the type of wig, they can give you headaches sometimes. Sometimes you just want to get on and just take them off. But then there is good things to wigs, you know. You can chop and change them around and stuff, or get your hair done prior to a night out, getting it in rollers a few days before and it's getting set. But yeah, so there are good things as well. And some perks to wearing wigs. They were some of my experiences anyway that I found. If you have had any sort of situations with wigs, either humorous or quite stressful or anything, if you want to share them with us below, we'd be really interested in reading them.